Kept telling myself this is fine, but in the back of my mind, I could tell this was not looking good. And I went from doing a mammogram, they did a ultrasound, and then they did a biopsy all in one day. And the doctor said, I'm 99% sure this is breast cancer. I was just in such shock, and it was just devastating. My world came crashing down. I had just ran the St. Jude half marathon at my fastest time ever. I had won a bench press competition. My husband and I were just trying to build up our business. We're both personal trainers. We were just focusing on that and getting ready to start a family. And all of a sudden, that all came to a screeching halt. After I was diagnosed, I had chemo, and then I had a single mastectomy. I had radiation. You know, I realized that I couldn't wait till I was older, 40s and 50s, to live my life for God. And I had just kind of been living for myself, trying to build up my own things. I knew that I was a Christian. I knew that I would go to heaven when I died, and it wasn't that I was scared to die. It was, what are they going to think of me when I die? Oh, she's a good trainer. She can run fast. She's a nice person, hard worker. But you know, those things didn't matter to me at all anymore. So we had a couple more treatments to go. And then one day I had a very massive seizure while I was still in bed. And it was another one of those times where God was just protecting me. My husband was supposed to be at work, and the client canceled. 3 days later, I had a major brain surgery. So I have played this roller coaster back and forth. It's like the tumors hop from the body, usually my chest wall, back to the brain. I was having many sleepless nights, and I just kind of found a routine that I was waking up about 3 a.m. And those are some of the most precious, intimate times I've had with Jesus. And you know, when my husband was asleep and my parents, my family, friends were all asleep, I knew that I could connect with him. And it was through that time that I really felt like I grew closer to him. I truly believe that each day has a purpose. We take healing baskets to the chemo clinics, and we will share little devotional books and snacks with people, and it's just given me so many opportunities to share Christ and share Jesus' love, and to inspire people and tell people, you know, hang in there. You know, it may be a job, it may be a teenager that's not acting right, it may be, you know, an illness, but if you can just cling to God during that time and just not give up. His plan is bigger, and his ways are higher. His course of plan and his course of action is going to be so much bigger and better and more wonderful than we could ever imagine than our plans and our desires. I'm not thankful for cancer. I'm thankful for the journey that I've come through, the new friends that I've made, the things that I've learned, and most importantly, my new relationship with God and how much closer I am to Him. And whether God will restore me here on earth or restore me one day in heaven, I just cling to that. I know that He's going to restore me, and when I do die, and we're all going to die one day, but when that day comes, that I will be able to stand before God and that He will say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." And that, to me, is what life is all about. I'm Jessica Hambrick, and that is my Red Chair story.